And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again. Excuse me. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new episode of Star Wars Andor, Episode 7, or Season 1, Episode 7. So if you have not seen this episode, spoilers ahead, because honestly, this might be the most, biggest clue of what's to come in future episodes of Star Wars yet, because this literally is that big piece that really helps shape up what comes from here all the way to Rogue One. So we all know Cassian, he did, sorry about that, birds. Anyway, you know Cassian, he did that big job with the rebels to try to pretty much take some money off the Empire's hands, and now it starts getting spread out there. And what happens when you start, you spark a fire in a forest, it starts making little sparks, and then eventually becomes a huge forest fire, and then that becomes trouble, right? And it's exactly what happens here. They started trouble, and now, try to send a message to the Empire and all that. Not only sending a message to them saying that, hey, we're not gonna take your kind of bullying anymore. We're here to stand up for the ones who can't defend themselves, but also be like, hey, listen, we're not scared of the Empire. And in the Empire's eyes, that's a big no-no. We all know how powerful the Emperor is at this point in his life. This is literally like after the events of Episode 3, when the Emperor is like literally, put down the law. Everybody has to obey it. If you don't obey it, you going bye-bye. And that's exactly what we got here. We got to see the fear, not only seen in the Emperor, not the Emperor. He was mentioned in this episode from the Empire, but we don't really see it. We just see them get kind of like, not rattled, but we do see them put the fear into the rebels, saying that, like, listen, you guys want to mess with us, we're going to make it more worse for everybody else. And that's exactly what happened. They literally put down the law, more security, more taxes and all that stuff. They literally laid down the law about what's been going on. Just because the rebels started one little spark literally made the Emperor and his forces be like, whoa, really? This is my universe. This is my galaxy. I'm in charge. Y'all can't stop me. And that's exactly what happened. You even have Cassian literally going around and trying to get his friends and tell his friends and family, like, listen, I'm out of here. I got to get out of here because, he's got the money. He needs to leave. And then even Mothma, she's at the point where she can't even do her business anymore because, she was doing the whole intel with Skarsgård's character about, collecting certain artifacts and then, giving them trade secrets. She's at that point where, like, yeah, the Empire ain't playing games anymore. So she needs to, like, lay low, keep it cool, and try to, maintain face, if you will, because they all think she's still part of the Senate. And, if they see that she's a traitor now, they will go after her. So she has to be careful. So she's kind of closing down shop, if you will. And I really thought this episode really showed, like, what powers that the Empire actually have. Not just having the Sith Lord behind, running their backs, but literally the government power that they have. They put the fear in everybody. They don't want to do anything. But when they start seeing people stand up to the Empire, that's when everybody starts to rebel against them as well, and they don't want that. So I thought that did a really good job of showing that here. Cassian, he wanted to get the mother that pretty much took him in and try to get her out. She wants to stay because if she stays, she set an example saying, hey, listen, we can't be afraid of the Empire. We got to stand here and defend ourselves. So she didn't want to run because if she ran, she's doing exactly what the Empire wants them to do. Fear the fear. And that's exactly what Cassian wanted. He wanted to run. It's not like I don't think he's afraid. I think he just doesn't have any, motivation yet to be that rebel symbol to pretty much help push the rebels even further to take down the Empire. We haven't got that yet from him. We're going to get it eventually because we know this whole show is about him before he gets to that point where he's a badass and he helps take down the Empire, with the destruction of the Death Star with the plans and getting that to Princess Leia, and we know the rest of the story. So we're not there yet with Cassian. We'll get there eventually, but at this point, he just wants to run. He's got his money. He wants to disappear. He wants to try to, sing Kumbaya and have fun and just live his life. Keep away from the Empire. Well, unfortunately, he thought he was doing that when he left. He went to a resort. Literally, if you look at it, visually cool, but it kind of looked like a Disney resort, and literally a Disney resort. So he's hanging out, he's doing his thing, he's got a girl, he's chilling. He goes into the store, and of course, trouble happens. He's literally minding his own business. He gets caught. They're like thinking he's suspicious. They think he's one of them, meaning a rebel. They question him. They get one of the robots that eventually becomes his ally, but not until late. I keep forgetting the name of the robot that actually helps him out in the end. And the one that helps him out in Rogue One. One of them grabs him and is like, "Listen, you're going to jail." They literally sentence him right there, and he goes to jail for 6 years. So what does that mean for him? I have no idea, but this show really just wants to just like keep pushing the buttons of being awesome. I think it's a very fun show. Is it the greatest show? No. Is it a lot of action? No. It's just I like the story of this and how it just shows where the rebels become who they are in future Star Wars movie. That way we go from point A to point B. Point B being, the rebels beat the Empire multiple times. Even though they get the help from Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, but it really does show where the rebels come from. Where they draw the line to stand against the Empire, and that's exactly what we see in here. Cassian is gonna be that leader eventually. We just don't see it yet, and it's gonna come. Patience. But I think it's a good episode. I thought it was really cool. I do have a theory though about one thing. He's still looking for his sister. So I think one of the admirals from the Empire, I think the main girl one, I think she is his sister. I don't know why I have that theory about that, but I could be wrong. I just feel like, there's a moment in this episode where she starts questioning things, why the Emperor decides to put more force on certain things. You see her face kind of change from being that, yes, I listen to you, I understand, yes, my Emperor, to, I don't know what he's doing. Could be wrong. Maybe she will turn and go good. I don't know. Maybe she is his sister. I just don't know. I'm just taking a guess here, but I really do think that something's going to happen where his sister's going to show up, help him out, either escape from that prison where he's going to, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go to prison because they sentenced him for 6 years. 6 years. And where? Jail, coal mine, whatever. He's going somewhere. We just got to wait and see what happens. But, yeah, can't wait for episode 8, and we'll see what happens. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys enjoying this show? Not enjoying this show? Did you guys give up, tap out on episode 1, 2? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much, and have a good day.